A tragic scene unfolded at the Alaba International Market here in Lagos as fire gutted several shops and warehouses, destroying goods worth millions of naira and leaving traders devastated. Now, reports say that the fire service arrived late and shockingly without adequate manpower or even water to contain the blaze. By the time reinforcements arrived, the flames had already spread, consuming a large part of the market. Now, this incident once again raises serious questions or concerns about Lagos State's preparedness for emergencies and the overall capacity of our fire service to respond effectively to such disasters.
Indeed, this isn't the first time we have seen such tragic losses. In recent months, Lagos has recorded several fire incidents from markets to residential areas, each time exposing critical lapses in emergency response and infrastructure. Our correspondent, Victor Mbadike, has this report.
Her dirty hands tell of hours spent trying to save what is left of her goods after the fire. At the time of filing this report, the cause of fire has still not been determined.
At this point, the fire has been fully contained here at the Alaba International Market. But what is left behind tells the story of the devastation it caused overnight. No emergency officials are currently on site, and traders are now doing what they can, rescuing goods and valuables of what is left from their shops.
The affected warehouses and the law firm have left victims grinding in pain, counting huge losses as they try to pick up what is left.
This is a warehouse where a member of my union is packing his goods. He offloaded, that was last week, Thursday, a 40-footer container of auditorium chair, which contains about 285 sets. And one set goes for 370,000. You can see the amount that was lost in this warehouse alone. Even the next warehouse also, the young man offloaded this royal Turkish sofa, 140 feet, and also 120 feet. What he lost there should be about more than 120 million, and here should be over 80 million.
Asking me how.
Apologize for the fact that the report wasn't really sinking. Moving on now, we're joined by Mr. Udoka Okechukwu-Nwankwo, the chairman of the Olojo Drive and Environ Traders Association, Ojo Alaba International Market, to share more on the traders' experience, their losses, and expectations from the government. Thank you so much, Mr. Nwankwo, for joining us.
The program this morning.
All right, now, can you describe the extent of the damage? How many traders were affected and what kind of losses we're talking about? Because it's quite sad that we're seeing this happen again. We're still not over the incident that happened at Mandilas where lives were lost as well. Please go ahead.
Thank you. I'm actually disappointed. It's painful because our members lost a lot of money in the warehouses there, and even the law firm that they are sharing the same building together. All the documents, nothing is left behind. Everything is gotten down by fire. You can see as the fire just stopped and the fire service controlled it. Most of my members, the other young man offloaded a 40-footer container of petroleum chair just on Thursday. In 6 days, this fire just got everything down. A young man has been in serious pain since then because that goods worth over 120 million. Besides, he is trading with bank's money, bank's loan. The young man is still in pain up till today. The other young man offloaded 140-footer and 120-footer container, which fire got everything done. No pin was rescued from there. And the thing has been a very big challenge to them because those money lost there is not their personal money, it's bank loan. And also the money that is being owed to the clearing agent. We lost a lot of money. We be asking for government support and how to prevent these future occurrences, to avoid it recurring again.
Mr. Nwankwo, tell us, how did you and your members react, especially finding out that the fire service came unprepared? Did you resort to self-help? What did you guys do eventually?
Okay, the security man was around and they called me when this started. I have gotten home by then. I told them to go to the fire service and they called them. Well, they went there twice before they now arrived. When they arrived, they were not properly equipped. The first tanker came, the water then came in was a little water, and they went back for the reinforcement. Assuming that the first time that they came, that they are well prepared, though we know that it's a kind of emergency, but then tried their best. We called them, then came in, then tried their best, and they were able to control the fire. But assuming that there's an adequate equipment for them, like ladder to climb up, that was what gave them the headache for the first time before they went back for the appointment.
But Mr. Udoka, I really sympathize with you and, the traders who lost so much during this incident. But do you feel that there's been enough government presence or empathy since the incident?
Actually, they try their best, what they can. It's a kind of a natural disaster. But what I'm still saying is that had it been that they arrived early when we went there to call them, we didn't call on phone because it's about 5 buildings away from where the fire incident occurred. Had it been that they are well equipped, this could have been cut short. Maybe the damages won't be much. But
Mr. Udoka, did those who were around try to put out the fire before the emergency services came around?
Yes, they try, but that is an upstairs two-story building. Taking water from down to upstairs is not easy. I mean, you can't do much. You can't do much manually, except when the equipment is there before you can be able to do. You can see it, two-story building. We are there just calling people. People try their best before they arrive. But we expected them to be more proactive next time.
Mr. Udoka, fires like this have become too common in Lagos markets. I mean, we cannot forget what happened in Mandela so soon. Do you think this is due to negligence or poor infrastructure or a lack of enforcement of safety standards?
Actually, to me, already we set a 5-man committee to investigate the cause of the fire and get back to us, the union, made up of 2 civil engineers and 2 electrical engineers, and one of the market member to investigate and get back to us. We can only say this is the cause of the fire. I don't know if if it's electrical or just natural disaster. I can't tell. When the investigation is being concluded, they will not get back to us. We know the cause, so that we can also find a means of preventing it to avoid the occurring again.
Well, he talked about safety standards, and speaking of prevention, I'm actually tempted to ask if, these shops in Alaba Market have access to fire extinguishers in their stores.
Yes, all the shops in Alaba International Market has a fire extinguisher, of which we do routine check every year to check the fire extinguisher. We have a task force that does that. At the beginning of the year, we make sure that the fire extinguisher, if it's expired, it does that yearly.
So, Udoka, going forward, what measures do you think should be put in place to prevent another disaster like this at Alaba or even other markets across Lagos?
Well, that's why I said that we set up a committee. The committee will come out with a recommendation, but what we are planning now is that all the shops must have at least 3 fire extinguishers, and if possible, the market union, we might also go ahead and get a firefighting equipment like the heavy-duty truck that we station around our market. We can't only be waiting for the fire service to come, so that when such occur, our fire service men can take over before we now call the federal or state fire service assistance. That is the next plan we are having now. In a few weeks, we are going to call an executive meeting so that we discuss about it and finalize it and know how to get the firefighting equipment to secure our market.
I think at this point, that's actually the best step to take, at least, having access to some of these equipments to protect yourself and your property, because you know how much you spend, getting some of these items for your shop. So protecting yourself first before the government comes in. And once again, we sympathize with you and your people and the traders in Alaba Market over the incident. And we hope that, you do whatever it takes to protect yourselves and your property moving forward. Thank you very much, Mr. Udoka Okechukwu-Nwankwo, for sharing your insights, and experiences with us. The Alaba Market fire once again highlights, the urgent need for better fire prevention systems, stronger emergency response units, and also improved coordination between government agencies and the communities that they serve.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
It's a pleasure.